All right, hello and welcome back, everyone. Today I'll be going over the XIM Apex mouse and keyboard adapter. So for those of you that really want to dominate those controller users, by dominate I use that term loosely, because there's a big learning curve for using a keyboard on console. You might not enjoy it, some of you might, but if you are kind of looking to up your game a little bit, it's definitely the product you're looking for. It could be a pain to set up at the start, but in the end it's very easy to use. I'll do a separate video on how to set it up, but for now I'll just go over the product and my experiences. So in order to use this XIM Apex, you'll have to download software onto your smartphone. It's there that you'll mess with your sensitivities and where you'll set up your keybinds. So the XIM USB plugs directly into the console with its USB end, obviously. Then after that you'll plug in this other adapter into the back of this. This will plug into your console, and in this you'll see three USB plugins. It's where you'll plug in your controller, your mouse, and your keyboard. So once you figure out the setup, you go into the app, figure out your settings and keybinds, then figure out your console settings. You're ready to go. So in my experiences, after finally figuring out how to set up it up on console on each system, figuring out my sensitivities on the app for the games that I play, definitely provided a pretty positive gaming experiences. I'd say that if you're strictly a console player and you choose to use this, you'll most likely have the upper hand against most controller players, as you would expect. However, if you're also a PC gamer, I would probably avoid the product because games on console have what's called a ballistic curve, and that varies from game to game. If you Google ballistic curve, I don't really need to spew out what that means at the moment, but Google it, and then click on the XIM Community link titled "What is Ballistic Curve?" It'll tell you everything you need to know about it, but basically, I'll just say that it does not have the same feel as PC gaming. All right. So I'll repeat that again. Using this adapter on a console does not have the same feel as PC gaming, not by a long shot. But if you're up for that challenge, then go ahead, go for it. So in the end, is it worth the $125 that it costs? Obviously that depends on your financial situation, but for me at least, I would say yeah, it's worth it if you can handle a little bit of backlash from controller users. I mostly just used it to try it out on Rainbow Six Siege. I didn't like it very much, so I stopped using it on PlayStation, because it felt very different, because I do also play Siege on PC, and it just felt completely different, threw me off every time I played either one of them, so stopped using it for Siege, but I did start using it for Call of Duty, and it's very comfortable. Felt like I probably had a slight upper hand, but not too much, but it's definitely very comfortable. And if you have the spare $125, buy it. Why not? Try it out. You'll probably end up liking it. All right, so thanks for tuning in this week, and I'll see you guys next time.